We're now going for the position of President of Anime UTS. Can we please have some nominations, if any?
I nominate Alex. Second!
Second!
I forgot to mention, you can refuse a nomination.
Damn it!
Oh.
Do you?
I forgot to add, with President, Secretary, and Treasurer, you have to be at the university studying while at the club. So if you finish university, say, in the next few months, like me, you can't possibly go for such a role. That doesn't stop you from any of the other roles, though. So you can still go for those. So as long as it's not President, Treasurer, or Secretary, you can go for any of those roles, even if you're not from this university.
I nominate Beak.
Beak?
The beak, yeah.
Yeah, Beak.
Like shiny union.
He's got the right attitude for a job.
I like his nose.
Okay, do we have anyone else nominated for President? Otherwise it's going to be pretty one-sided fair.
Sachin.
You gotta nominate Sachin again. You didn't get it. What I'm is...
Are there any other nominations?
I nominate Keo.
Oh! He's not a UTS student.
Anyone else? I really want to get out of this real quick.
This says unanimous. Yeah, there, done.
Going twice.
Hey!
And in tradition with the club, I set it down immediately, so he'll be taking control of the rest of the process.
Yeah! Yeah! That worked!
Put it on!
You're finally over!
Oh my god, yeah, show it off.
He's wearing it.
Oh!
He has it. Oh,
No?
it's no one.
Oh!
Hey Alex, what are you still doing up there? Alex, no Asian!
Thanks for electing me.
It's a close vote.
Whoa, well, you actually want a speech.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Speak.
Speech.
Speak.
Well, when I first joined the club, I didn't really have high expectations.
Oh.
It was this cross-dressing white guy as a recruitment guy. I was like, whoa, what is this?
I only did that once.
Okay. Anyway,
Guys.
during the orientation, I met a lot of people and really changed my view about the anime club, which you don't really expect much of, to be honest. But
Already so far downhill.
It's like a roast.
Can we nominate someone else?
yeah, people I met really changed what how I felt about the club. I probably spent most of my I need water.
Oh!
I'm not really dry.
I'll just drink it from the bottle.
Sorry guys, I've been losing for a year.
Wow, Tony,
this.
Oh!
Penny back.
You take one for next turn.
Can we just go to the vice president, please? I really didn't prepare a speech. Alright, so who wants to go for vice president? I mean, nominate. Who wants to nominate?
Nominate Robbie.
I nominate Robbie.
I nominate Anthony. Yeah, Anthony. Yeah, he can't object
Okay,
because he's
so
up here.
He's right there.
Right now! Oh, shit.
Anthony.
Guys, who seconded Robbie?
I did. Everyone.
No, we can't put everyone.
Yeah.
It does not work.
This is for me. Everyone.
You seconded Anthony.
Is there anyone else?
You guys need to come up to do a speech.
Wait. So nobody nominated Sachin for president, right?
No.
Yeah, I nominated Sachin for vice president.
Okay, there's one problem with that, is that he actually graduates at the end of this year. So
Oh, that's fine. You can be president, half vice president, for half.
no, sorry.
Beak's right gonna take it. Go on.
No, he can't. He can. He's vice president.
He's vice president.
Nominate for vice.
Hey,
Wait, no.
Bake.
Wait.
Vice president doesn't have to be a current university student. Anyone can run.
What's my joke?
Sachin can run if he wants.
Sachin, do you accept the nomination?
I can make a speech up, but I don't want to be vice president.
Skip.
Sorry, like, speech is happening.
Okay. Anthony, Robbie, get up there.
You can do it!
Fight!
Fight.
Fight!
Who's first?
Anthony, you already started speaking.
Sure, change.
So awkward.
Oh my god. Okay,
You win, so you...
I'm already vice. The year's been pretty good. Met a lot of new faces. Old faces are still here, I guess. I feel old. Really good events this year. Pretty shaking right now. Alright. Sorry. Changed
Yes.
names from Annie back to Anthony. It's kind of weird. I miss being a girl.
What can you contribute to the club?
Okay, I can't be black for you guys. I can try to be.
We catch this on camera.
I'm at all the major events. I try to come. Haven't been to many Wednesdays because of class. Yeah, it sucks. But I don't know. I'm pretty enthusiastic for the club, and I'll be here for the next 5-6 years.
Change back to engineering.
I don't know. I might go back to engineering and then go to arts. I don't know.
Do everything. Liberal arts. Become a nurse.
Okay, alright.
Hey, I am a nurse.
Guys, I might be able to be black for you guys. Maybe. So I joined up the club at the start of last year. I didn't really come until like halfway through. And it's been, I think I joined like 10 clubs or something. It's the only club I've really come back to because, I don't know, everyone else wasn't as cool. You guys were alright. And I try to make all the events. If I wake up, I try to wake up. It's been really fun. And yeah, vote for me, please.
Oh, right in the cooker roll.
Okay, guys.
You make my cocoa good.
Oh, god damn.
Speech.
Thanks, guys. What am I saying? Thanks for voting for me. If you didn't, good.
Okay, moving on.
Alright, so treasurer handles like money.
Competent successor. This is a serious job.
Yeah, hopefully that you count money properly this time, not like count like 5 times.
Yeah. Also, please let me stay on. I haven't just embezzling.
Okay, guys.
$500 so far.
What?
Nominate Alan.
I second that.
Alan can
I didn't brought up nomination. Alright. Is there anyone else wants to be nominated?
I'll go for it.
No.
So who's going to second? Okay.
Alright.
Guys, going to speak. And by the way, guys, you can ask questions at the end when they're done speaking.
Alright. I'm not really interested in looking after money for the club. I just I don't have much money to spend because I waste all my money on things. So I just want to take the money and that's my plan.
Dude, don't touch my money.
Guys, since Sasha has no money, I plan on just donating everything to him. No, serious though. I'll try to manage somehow.
What's your GPA?
What level math did you do?
Plus one.
What's your level? What's your school
Guys,
year?
if you're going to ask questions, make them serious.
Yeah, I'll try my best to handle the club's budget. Make sure we don't go under somehow.
That'll be very difficult to do, to be honest.
Okay, and pretty much with treasurers, they're a pretty tightly knit group. So if you do have any issues, do ask Roger.
Yep.
He will help you. Because soon, because we do have re-affiliation coming up. You will sit in on that process. We won't be doing a great deal, but help you understand it, which is important. Okay? So let's do voting.
Questions?
I thought those were your questions.
What makes either of you qualified to do this role?
Yes, good question.
What's your background in
Sasha.
regard to numbers and finance?
What are your qualifications?
I got a HD in fundamentals of business finance.
Not good enough. Sorry.
HD plus. What was your story in fundamentals? He doesn't know.
I don't know money.
What?
I have no experience in money. I don't have any.
I'll train you with the ways later.
Congratulations.
Moving on. Stop drinking, man.
Enough is moving by. Anyway, so we'll move on to secretary. The secretary handles like the club in general, hands out correspondence to members, keeps members notified on what's happening.
Get those people up here, please.
Speech!
Okay, we'll go from my right to left. So Clara starts and going down the lane.
Please.
Hi.
Go.
Probably haven't seen me much around that much this year, but been with the club as long as Alex has, so I kind of know how everything works. Yeah. I think I was secretary might be my past life as well, but that's
Okay.
Secretary 2011.
I'm really enthusiastic about this club. It's been one of the best experiences of this year. I really want to help the club proceed and go forward in future years, and I will do my best.
Yeah, because I'm only a first year as well, I really enjoy this club and all the people in it, and I want to contribute more to the club. Had some experience like communicating with like outside people and members within like my job, so like I think I can probably handle this.
Events director. Okay.
I nominate Cindy.
Cindy.
I haven't opened the nomination. Alright, so events director handles events, and it was my role last time around. And it's not just creating events and making them yourself, it's also working with the exec team to actually like making sure events happen. You don't always have to be the one that's making the events, but you know, it requires a lot of time. So you try to be like, you know, try to spare as much time as you can towards the club. I know it's just a volunteer work, and it's not like you're getting paid for this, but it does involve a lot of time, and like, yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything you want to add, Alex?
Pretty much with this role, Beck's also done it. I have done it as well. In my time, it was a bit of a role where, of course, you were made to think about what the club could do. However, while there is an expectation that you need to be everywhere at once, that's not necessarily true. You can think of ideas and try and facilitate as much as you can, but you just need to make sure that everything's organized. That's your primary role, making sure that things get organized, it's well done, so that it doesn't go awry, that people feel like they're actually having a good time, because who wants to have a bad time at an event?
So I'll open up the nominations for exec, for
Events director.
I nominate Cindy.
Cindy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone else want to run for events? Anyone else want to run for events? Anyone? Anyone else? Nobody wants.
Sold. Hey.
Hi everyone, I'm Cindy. Most of you know me because I've been around this club for 3 years. I'm currently a third year doing Bachelor of Laws, so I can talk a lot. Anyway, as events, most of you know me. I make like lots of events of my own, and I just like doing crazy things. And I just like having fun, and it's just like, and I want you guys to have fun as well. If we do things, and eat a lot. I want you guys to eat a lot.
Yay!
So, the many of you, like, this is just like my first thing I want to bring up with you guys. Do you remember the ice cream cake fiasco? Because I'm thinking
I blocked it out of my memory.
Yeah, it was a horrible time. It was a horrible time for us all. But I'm thinking that this year, like, since a lot of us do have, like, bits and pieces of spare change after we go out to dinner, like, like the 20 cents, the 10 cents, do you really want to carry them out in your bag? Well, we're going to have a expensive cake fund. And if we get enough money, expensive cake, but if we get enough money for it, then we can all just buy a huge Cockenbush tower. And you want the computer rolls. So yeah, so remember, expensive cake fund, and if we don't get enough to get a Cockenbush tower, then we'll just buy as much cake as we can, and we'll just have cake day.
Greetings,
Alright.
Greetings, come on guys.
Guys.
So the screening directors handle this screening events.
Guys. Nicely said.
What he said. Usually there's someone that actually watches anime.
Why do I have to go for? You're the... Okay, fine. You're the...
You're the vice.
Alright.
Hi guys, I've been screen director for a while now, but the thing is, I'm going to Japan in April till 2015. So I was gonna go for this because if no one else is there, I'll help out as much as I can and then delegate it to someone else later on. Because I do have a lot of anime and you guys have hard drives, so I can just...
Don't say that officially.
It's not official, okay?
What's the hard drive?
No video!
No. What's big
Just
say
jokes.
anime.
Jokes. So I was gonna help out because I knew there was no one else who was gonna go for this position. But if Anthony wants it...
Help me. I'll say my speech. I have a Mac.
Yay! Good enough.
I don't know how to use it. Damn it.
What's the size of your hard drive?
How about you show me the size of your hard drive?
Should
whip up the D drive.
If I do this, I would need like to be taught this. I'm kind of retarded with Mac.
Show us your D drive.
Yeah, should be given the D. So that's pretty much it, I guess. I would have to change Mondays around. That's all.
Hubert wants to make a contact with you. He really does.
Sit down.
Thank you.
Alright, art director. Who wants to go for art director? Nomination, please.
Chloe.
Second.
Roger. And second by Andy.
Yeah.
Go Chloe.
So Roger, I gave you in a drawing society.
No.
Yeah.
Can I nominate Clara?
Yeah. Oh, second. Do you accept Clara?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Is there anyone else?
I nominate Ray.
Right. So you guys say a few words?
Hi, I'm Pat. I've been in this club for about 2 years now. Really love it. Wonderful people. No complaints there. Before art used to always be a hobby, I do volunteer work on websites like newgrounds.com. I post up small stuff on DeviantArt, and I'd always be looking at new artworks and stuff like that. I haven't really had much experience with drawing in an anime style up until this year. Mainly before I'd be working on like stuff that you'd see in DC Comics or Marvel Comics, stuff like that. So if you vote for me, I'm very adaptive. I'm working hard to like get styles and like looks that other people want and what other people will think is nice for merchandise. So yeah, thanks.
Maybe on.
Okay, I've been in the club for 3 years, but I don't go to UTS. I don't know, maybe the style. I designed this year's card and like banner outside. If you like me back in, I'll show you the
You were just one go around.
Okay, so I'm in club for 6 months. Actually, before going into the position for art director, I would really like I would love to be an unofficial, like a helper. So it's like not the actual position, but kind of assistant. Yes.
You're running for the art director though.
Sports. It's okay.
Don't judge her on her speaking, judge her on her artwork later.
Because I heard like they were gonna increase the number of art directors, that's why I was like, okay, if I become the art director, then I will be like assisting the other art director and like helping her. Oh, yeah. Well, but okay, so I actually love drawing. Yeah. If you want me to draw it, I can draw, but it's not really nice. Okay, thank you.
Alright, yep.
Yeah, you've had me before. But, yeah, I've been there for a while. I was also art director before Chloe, so I kind of moved around in several positions. That's pretty much it.
And you make lots of merch?
I do make merch. I don't know what it sells.
Alright.
Okay.
general relations role. Yo, do you want to talk about it? Because I don't really know what it does. So before it was public relations, and I did help back a little with sponsoring and getting contacts and whatnot. And then, but later we kind of like, after we got our sponsors, it didn't take that long. It took about
A couple of months, I think.
yeah, a couple of months. And then after that, it became more of just internal club and connections amongst other clubs, like other uni clubs and whatnot. So then I kind of got changed to general relations since the sponsors were already done. I still keep contact with some of the sponsors, but anyways, so most of my job is at the start of the year when there's a flow of new members, and I pretty much just talk to them and help them settle into the club and make sure they're doing well, no fights break out.
Here, you mean
And like, in a way, it's similar to arts director in the sense that they only do work when some events come up, like Smash and Animate or whatever we need it. And with examples of conventions. And examples.
That's your example.
And
that's a convention?
With general relations, new people always join during the year, and I usually attend to them. They actually usually like, here, talk to them.
Whip in.
Some of you I've already worked my magic.
Guys.
Some of you I've already worked my magic into.
Relations
into general relations. New people specifically. So that's pretty much it. It's not hard. You just have to not be scared to talk to people and otakus generally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary. I guess I don't really have that problem as I come to new people. That's pretty much it.
I nominate Cleo.
Yep, I
Second.
Cleo.
I third it.
Cheers for 2014.
4 more years.
Anyone else want to run against him?
Oh, no, sit there because you're not. I'm surprised they actually use your real name.
Anyone second?
What?
Is there anyone else looking for general
When you use someone's nickname,
relations?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Anyone else?
Speech!
I still don't think about it.
So Cleo, what he said. Not gay.
Something that should never be out.
What am I going to say now? I said everything.
What will you be spearheading during the next
I would do what I always do. I'll talk to new people. Make sure they get freaking so into the club. Make some friends. Make sure they have Not like, not be the mascot.
No, you're the mascot. You are the mascot. Sorry. That's why I have to run for this position, so that you can be a full-time mascot.
Please keep me.
You will be mascot forever.
Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, I'll be friendly, talk to people, generally go to events, so especially at the beginning of the year. So yeah. Generally because new members are from UTS, and I actually go to UTS.
Shots fired.
Because I'll be on campus much more than Keo is, so I think they'll be able to find me more.
My college is like right next door to UTS.
Here, you didn't go to college?
Yes, I do go to college. I do it Wednesday. I would like to represent those who feel they have to be a UTS student to join the club. We do get a lot of messages and inquiries about people who like they're unsure if they want to come to the club. Shut up, guys!
Anyways, a lot of people do inquire us that if they have to be a UTS member, and I guess it's sort of that initial feeling that everyone else UTS exec kind of gets to people. Like, I felt it first, but now I feel I can be a representation for them and be like, you know what, Stafford, I'm not UTS like the student. It's like, I come to the club all the time and I'm exec. Just come in and then
represent.
Be bros.
We love you, Kios.
Hey.
Are we're not doing that role?
Yeah, but it's getting cancelled, yeah.
Right?
I'll say elected till it dies.
Elected till it dies?
Don't destroy everything.
Really?
Yeah, I want to get elected.
I don't need Dell.
Photographer. We would like the role is self-explanatory. If you do get elected, photographer, please upload photos.
Please,
please. Actually take photos.
Okay.
Alright, guys.
The role of photographer is actually you don't take photos, you bitch and bitch and bitch. Do every single role except for photographer. That's the main idea of photographer.
The Bobby roll.
The Bobby roll.
I say Jack.
Jack.
What's a photo? Well, you're giving me a role that's gonna die soon.
Anyone else?
God.
Anyone else? Clara?
I nominate Sam.
I second Seb.
I second Seb as well.
Do you take photos?
Do I? What's a photo? What's a camera? Okay, yeah, I do take some photos. Recently gotten a DSLR camera too long ago. But I've been taking photos for years now. My phone camera, my fast camera, all that. And yeah, I've also been taking photos for Robin Circle and Jazz from time to time. Not that often though, but yeah. Some people seem to like my photos, I don't know why. They might be a bit crazy, but yeah, that's about it, I guess.
Cindy.
Yep. Cindy.
John.
Go.
I've been up here a lot today, but I do have a DSLR. I have it currently on my phone. So, yeah. But I do upload some footage. So I upload my things very timely.
Alright. Well, pretty much everyone knows. Well, everyone knows what I do already. I just take videos. In terms of photos, I really have no artistic flair or anything. Even my videos have no artistic flair, so...
The editing for those is very good.
Well, there's editing as well. Yeah, if I'd rather prefer to do videos than take photos. That's my opinion, but if I'm voted in, I will take the job. I don't mind.
One of the things I think was really good about Webmaster, which I didn't anticipate, is that you become sort of the custodian for the history of the club. So one of the things I had to do, and it took a long time, was basically importing all this stuff from all over the place into the blog and keeping it up to date and everything. And just having that as a thing was really nice. That I was actually able to go back in time and find all these old pictures of Dom that existed years before I was even in uni and stuff. So that was kind of a nice thing to be able to do. But also, like, one thing I'm really going to try to do is that the previous webmasters were great, but left me pretty much to figure out everything by myself. And I had to hack in because I didn't even have the password.
I gave you the password.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So so hopefully one of the things I'll try and do is keep more of a log of what I'm doing and passwords and everything. So when the next guy comes along, I'll just give them a wad of paper and they'll actually be able to.
Paper?
Paper, yeah.
Paper. What's paper?
But also one final thing that I was planning to implement at some point is to have kind of, well, either like something cliche like a suggestion box, but if anyone has any ideas of what they would want to have on the site long term, then I'd like to be able to. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.